This is a lot cheaper than this.
Gonna smack it. Looks like I've taken up golf then. Ah, looks like I've wasted £2.50. I don't know about you, but since I've started cycling, I've spent a fortune on carbohydrate drinks. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can save a bomb on your carbs. And no, it doesn't mean stealing money out of your wife's purse.
When I'm thinking about what the optimal amount of carbs to have per hour is, I'm thinking 80 to 90 grams per hour, which is one of these. One sticker, stucker, stiker, stricker, sucker, fucker, motherfucker, whatever you want to call it, is £2.50. Better fuel is £2.66. And I think a more tent is £3.28. That's a lot of money.
Mate, it's £2.50. That's cheap. What are you on about?
Well, look, I'm doing anywhere between 10 to 14 hours a week on my bike. So if you times 10 hours, the minimum amount I'm doing, times the cheapest amount of these carb drinks, that's £25 a week, 10 times £2.50. Times that by 4, that's £100 a month I'm spending on carb powder, which is ridiculous. And I was actually spending that. Look. What an idiot! Don't tell the wife, but they were literally having my pants down, like George Michael, in a toilet in Los Angeles. So what could I do for £100 a month? Well, by the end of the year, I could save up to go to Las Vegas. Oh, or I could save up for like a no-pins P35 Aero sock. Jesus, what is wrong with the cycling industry? So look, you want to ride your bike fast, win at the end of the race, hit your carb amount because you follow the science, but also you don't want to spend a crap load of money on carb powder all the time. I feel you.
Mate, why don't you just stop having these powders on these rides and save your money if you're going to moan about it so much?
Because we know that in endurance sports, fuel in high sugar is like rocket fuel for us.
Yeah, but back in my day, we could do it fasted, barely eat, win the race, still be strong, do a 5-hour ride home.
Good for you. Just because you can or you could and you used to, or you've got a mate that is really strong who does that, doesn't mean it's optimal. See, over time, we learn more about our bodies. Science makes athletes faster. And before you go crazy in the comments about the amount of carbs that we should or shouldn't have per hour, I'm not here to give you a science lesson. Tim Podlegar from the Trainer Road podcast can do that. I'm just here to show you how to make a cheap carbohydrate sports drink. Right now, just think of me as the Martin Lewis of fueling. Or if you're in America, Dave Ramsey.
So this is what I do to save a ton of money on carbohydrate drinks. From £2.50 from Sturker, Stiker, Stricker, Striker, Sticker, take the micker, whatever you want to call it, to using maltodextrin and fructose. Tastes exactly the same as Sturker, Stiker, Sticker, micker. 1 to 0.8 ratio. Why? Because that is generally what these companies use in their mixes. The research has been done, they've done the research for us. These products, I know I'm saying they're expensive, they're actually fantastic. I've never bonked to using them. And yeah, all the research has been done, just follow that. So, for 90 grams, yeah, but how do you even know you can digest 90 grams of carbohydrates within an hour? Personally, I don't know if I can digest 90 grams. I've never been studied. It would vary from what I'm eating that day and the size of me and whatever. But I'm guessing because I'm not sharting and farting like I am when I have a curry on the weekend, that I'm absorbing it just fine. Leave it, yeah? Stop with the questions. So where was I? 90 grams of carbs. 50 grams of maltodextrin. The only problem is, where the hell is the scoop? Really annoys me. By the way, Mum, that is not cocaine. It's maltodextrin. Yeah, let's put this on there. So, 50 grams of maltodextrin. Get it all over my hands, and then 45 grams of fructose, and then when you've done that, top it up with water. And oh my God, my wife is going to go mental when she sees the mess in this sink. I guess I could just clean it up. How do I do that? So how much does this cost? This costs 50p. The bag of maltodextrin costs £5. £5 for 2.5 kilos of carbs. This costs £17.99, Hatton Hill fructose. So all in, that's £23 for 50 servings of 90 grams worth of carbs. Oh my God. 50 servings of the branded stuff would be £125 minimum. So I'm saving you £100. The least you could do is subscribe to the channel. And by the way, if you don't want to spend £2.50 on a energy gel, which is 40 grams for an easier ride, just half the amount. You'd have 100 servings for like 45 grams worth of this for 25p rather than a £2.50 gel. Makes a lot of sense. Now I'm going to give you a bonus tip here, is these drinks, 90 grams of carbs. If you're being sedentary and you've done nothing all day and you've been in the office and you're sat at home and you're watching some bad's tits on Love Island, it's probably not great to be drinking this because she won't want you, your missus won't want you, because it'll just be making you fat. Just have it on high quality training rides. Now, I'm not saying that these products are rubbish, quite the opposite. They're absolutely brilliant, but they're expensive and there's a cheaper way to do it. These are fantastic, but so is the cheaper alternative. And if you're gonna ride from like London to Paris like I did last year, which you can watch just down here, save your money and do it with maltodextrin and fructose. It will be a lot cheaper on your ride. Watch that video down here.